Hi everybody, Roseann White here, and it's Wednesday workout time again. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome everybody on social media. I am here today to give you yet another hopefully fun workout. I've been really enjoying doing these workouts for you guys, and I hope you're enjoying them too. So welcome, welcome. Wow, it is Wednesday, the last Wednesday of May, and we're heading into summertime. And I work with a lot of people that are on the go, and a lot of my clients are actually transitioning from their winter homes to their summer homes, and they just don't have all the time to get workouts in. So that is why I am suggesting to you and to them and to everybody circuit training workouts. So what is circuit training? Basically, what we're going to do is take 10 exercises, and we're going to do, we'll call them intervals. We're going to do an interval of work and an interval of rest. This is a 15-minute workout, guys, only 15 minutes. We'll have a warm-up for a few minutes, and we'll have a cool down, but the work itself is 15 minutes. So I want to welcome you all to this Wednesday workout. Besides myself, we've got Amber and Debbie bringing you lives every week to help you to get a little stronger, feel a little bit better in your skin, recover from injuries, or just maintain your fitness level with all the amazing products from Life Pro. Today, I'll be using the Aeroflex, the Sculpt Trainer, and the PowerFlow Plus dumbbells. This workout is recorded, so you'll have access to it anytime you want. I'm going to call this not a newbie workout, but it's an entry-level workout. You can always make it harder by increasing your intensity, by increasing your pace, increasing the number of weights, the pound of weights you're using. You can also do this whole circuit, if you will, another time. So that'll give you a 30-minute workout. You're never going to be bored because it's going to keep changing. As I said, the Aerostep, which is available for life on the Life Pro website for $69.99 currently. The Sculpt Trainer actually is on sale right now. I think it's to the Memorial Day sale. I think it lasts till today. It was $139.99. It's $118.99. So that's a great price. Done several workouts on the Sculpt Trainer. There's a lot you can do with it. I'll show you some of that stuff today. And of course, the PowerFlow Plus dumbbells. Those are also on sale right now. They're regularly $189.99. They're on sale for $161.49, so 15% off. I've included a link there, so if it's already on sale, you can't get the additional 10% off. But if you are going for the Aerostep, get another $7 knocked off of it by using the code RoseannZaft. So let me talk you 3 reasons why you should do a circuit workout. First of all, it's a very efficient way to knock out strength training and cardio all at one time. Now, I like it for my brain, my body. I don't get bored, and I like to confuse muscles. I like to get that heart rate up and get the blood pumping. Second reason, research shows that with a 15 or a 30-minute circuit workout, you can build muscle mass while burning calories, spiking your metabolism to help you with fat and weight loss, and getting better overall shape. And last, my third reason why you want to definitely not consider, but do a circuit workout is circuit workouts typically work your entire body because we're doing compound exercises. So you don't need to put in extra effort to hit all the different muscle groups because we're going to do that. So let's begin. I am going to go through this workout. I'll give you some cues. I'm not going to actually demonstrate. I'm going to actually do the workout. I've got a timer set up. What we'll do is a warm up for 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to do 10 exercises for a minute each, followed by a 30-second we're going to call rest. You can just walk around, you can move around, grab some water, but it goes pretty quick. And then we're going to do a cool down. So if you have any questions, I'm going to be too busy exercising to answer them for you right now, but put them in the chat. You can always private message me, hit me on the VIP group for the Life Pro VIP group or the regular Life Pro page. I'm always on there, or you can always personal email me at info@livefit.com. So let's begin. I don't want to waste any more time here. I'm going to start my interval clock to begin, and we're starting with a 2 to 3 minutes warm up. So you're going to take a big breath in, exhale, push all the air out. Let's do it again. Big breath in, and then bend your knees, exhale, drop down. Shake your head, shake your shoulders, shake your booty, round your spine out. Roll the shoulders around. As always, with any exercise program, make sure that your doctor is okay with you. You get clearance. If you're struggling from any injuries or anything, modifications are always appropriate. But I want to just move your body right now, rounding the spine, opening up the chest. Just get all those shoulder joints warmed up, breathing in and out. And then we're going to tap the step and bring the knees up a little bit. This is just a nice little knee tap. Just for another 2 minutes, we're going to warm up, guys. I'm going to swing my arms, start getting the heart pumping. You can also do knee taps. Now, if you don't have a step, don't worry about it. If you don't have the Sculpt Trainer, don't worry about it. You can modify, but just let's get things going a little bit. Let's do a twisty, rotating right and left. Maybe you want to add a punch. Go slow. If this is too fast for you, slow it down. You've got just still 2 minutes of this warm up. Breathing in and out. And then I'm going to go side to side, bending at my knees, stretching inner thighs. You might want to tap a knee, tap, stretch out one arm and then the other. It doesn't take much space to have a whole gym at your disposal here. Okay, I've got about another minute and a half. Just big breath in, exhale, bend the knees, round the spine, drop the head. Roll it back up, put your hands behind your back, bend your knees, lift the eyes, extend the spine, and then bounce round again. I really think it's important that your spine's very supple to do this workout. If you're feeling stiff, just move around, get that heart rate going, cross over your body. Rotation's super important for hips and shoulders. Whether you're an athlete or not, we're going to reach over, tap the opposite arm, opposite leg up. Last 30 seconds here. We're going to start with the cardio part. We'll be doing front step-ups for 1 minute with a rest to follow. And then once again, we're going to take a big breath in. I'm going to have you exhale. You're going to interlace your fingers. Press the palms. Stretch your fingers out. They're just as important as everything else. Now the chin to the chest. Reach up. Hands go behind the head, bend knees. Once again, extend, lift the heart. And let's get ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put my heart monitor on to see what's going on here. And here we go. We're going to step up and down. We have 1 minute of these. So pump your arms. I'm getting out of the screen a little bit, but you don't need to see my face because I'm going to be probably moaning and groaning a little bit, huffing and puffing. I have my right leg leading right now. I'm going to give you some options if you want to crank it up a little bit. Left leg leads. 30 more seconds. You can always bring a knee up. Alternate knee up. That's if you want a little more knee up. You could punch and punch up. You can punch across. The bigger the moves, the more the heart rate's going to go up. Last 10 seconds, guys. Just get those knees and arms pumping. From here, we get a 30-second rest. Both hands up, both hands over, and shake it out. Grab some water. We have 30 seconds to recover. Then we're going to go into bent over row. So I'm going to put this workout in the chat box after the live is over. I'm using one weight, 15 pounds, my PowerFlow dumbbell. My heart rate's up a little bit for this. I can feel it. Wow. Okay. I have 5 seconds. So hand on the bench, knee on the bench. This is a bent over row. Here we go. 30 seconds on one side. I'm going to go slow and steady. I want to feel that elbow pulling up. My shoulder away from the ear. Abdominals are pulled in. I'm not going to count reps on this. I'm looking for the best form I can get. The lats can take a heavy weight. It's all about supporting the spine. We're going to do one more rep on this side, and then we're going to switch it. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Different option. I'm going to step here. Just use my pad to support me, support my spine. You can see my legs long in the back. I'm going to pull to my hip. Let my shoulder drop and row it back. Bent over row. 10 more seconds. Keep your chin pulled in, your abs pulled in. 5 seconds. Last 3 seconds to go. Last one. Great. Put that weight down. So shake it out a little bit. Get some stretches here. A little side to side bend. We're going to go squats with a shoulder press. I'm going to go into one weight, 10 pounds on each side. And check this out. I'm going to sit. If you're not a person that likes to squat, I'm going to use my bench for this. I'll do it with one weight for 30 seconds, and then both for another. I'm going to hold on to this weight, and I'm going to do a press up and down. I push into my feet to lift, and I land softly. So if you're new to squats, fear not. You have to get up off the chair, right? So this is a good way to help you work on your squats by pressing into your heels while you push up weight. Halfway there. Okay, we're halfway there, so I'm going to add on 2 weights now. And I'm going to squat, squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. So I'm doing just like a half a squat. Squat, press. Just another option, or you can do the traditional squats. So there are your options for your squats. Great. Okay, 30 seconds to rest. Oh, that hurts coming up. Shaking things out. We're going to go front and side raises, 5 pounds in each hand. I like to go light here because there's small muscle groups. 5 seconds. So I'm going to do a front raise and a side raise combination. Okay, side raise tap, front raise tap, side and front. You can do one hand at a time or both. Again, your call. You can add on to this up, up. Okay, depends how much cardio you want to put into this. But just having that riser makes more of the bigger muscle groups work while the smaller muscle groups are getting stronger. You're halfway through this. I'm going to go to tapping, tapping. You don't have to go all the way forward or all the way out to the side. It could be just a slight forward raise and a slight side raise, just to start, okay? Find what works for you and your shoulders. Last one, each way. And then we take a break. Whew, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead, adjusting my weights to 10 pounds. Have it ready. I'm going to grab a little sip of water here. We're going to do bicep curls with side steps. So I'm going to move this around to the side so you can see me here. Okay, get a little room. So here's what I'm going to do, 30 seconds. I'm going to step up and just do one arm into the bicep curl across my chest. Okay, that's one option, across my chest. My camera's on autofocus, so it gets a little blurry. Okay, don't let that, or you can come to the front. Okay, this is 10 pounds, the side step. I gotta go slower so my camera doesn't lose autofocus. Other side. So I'm gonna take the weight across to my chest, down to my side. Step up and down. exhale, and inhale. So again, you can go across the chest with biceps or out to the side. But I hold on to that other weight because I have to pick it up when I pick my feet up. Man, that extra 10 pounds of effort. Last one. These go by really quick. So we're not going to use any weights for the next one. Put it back in your cradle. We're going to do hypers. So I'm going to make sure you guys can see me on this. There's so many options for hypers. And I really do like the Sculpt Trainer for this particularly.
5 seconds.
I have the pad high enough to my hips so I can go at my crease. Okay, belly in. I'm going to just test the water here. Nice long spine. And then come up. So I get a hamstring stretch. I use my glutes to come up. You make it a little harder by putting your hands at your chest and come up. Take an inhale, belly tight. Exhale, a little harder. Hands in front of your shoulders and come up. You're about 25 seconds in. Hands behind your head, the harder one. You can get harder and harder just by your hand placement. Arms reaching up. You reach forward and up. You can add weight to this. I'm not going to. Straight out and lift because my arm weight is enough weight for me to lift. And up and release. You've got 30 seconds. Set yourself up for chest presses. Put this bench over here. Chest presses, I'm going to use 10 pounds in each hand, and I'm already set up for that, so that's cool. I'm going to have a seat. I can put this bench on a slant, but I want to lean back into it. My abs are pulled in, okay? That's where I'm at with this. You can always put your feet on the bench. I'm going to do that, actually. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here we go. Reach up, incline chest press. Hits the pecs, hits the deltoids. Nice big breath in. My elbows don't go too low. They stay in line with my shoulders. I push away using my abs. You can alternate one arm and then the other.
Halfway there.
You're halfway through. You can take both weights and touch at the top and back in so my palms face each other and they face the knees. Exhale. So there's just little options how you modify your chest press. Tuck the chin in. But strong in your belly. That's the most important thing.
5 seconds.
You have one more rep to go. And release. Okay. We're going to go right from here in glute bridges. And actually, I'm going to use these 10 pounders. So I'm going to move my bench away for a little bit. I'm going to go laying on the ground. I lost my step, so let me put that back in place real quick. I was kicking it around. That wasn't very helpful. Lock it in place. Super easy. Okay, glute bridges with triceps. One weight or two. I'm going to do one weight in each hand. Feet are flat. I'm going to hip hinge up, lift. Bend back at the ears. Reach up, lift the hips, and drop. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, use those glutes and drop. Give it a press up. Then you bend. So this is an extension and a press up combination. Breath is important as always. You're past halfway point here. Firing up, as I said, circuit work, full body compound exercises, burning the most calories, building the strong body, strong muscles. Got time for 2 more reps.
5 seconds.
One more. Push up through both feet equally. Bend, extend, and come on up. Okay, we've got 2 more things to do. Side bends no weights. Come on up. Grab water if you need it. I'm going to move my bench up, arrow step out of the way. I'm going to move my side bend here. I have enough time to put my weights away. I like to keep things tidy here. Inside leg in the front. Okay. Knees bent, hips square. I'm going to bend from the side and up. I can put a hand here, bend and extend. I could have a hand out. I could have a hand here. I can reach out here. If I need some assistance, I can bring my fingertips down. So how many options? Endless possibilities. Turn it around, switch, rotate. Inside leg is in front. Oh, I just had that right. I don't know why I changed it. Side bend, just test the water. Find it. You can reach out. You can reach out this way. You might notice one side stickier than the other. I'm going to take my time on this. Enjoy the stretch. Bring it up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one. Okay. 30 more seconds, planks, and we're going to cool down. And my heart rate is at my fat burning zone. 125 is my fat burning zone. Okay, I'm going to go into planks. So I'm going to use my Sculpt Trainer. I'm going to use my bench. I'm going to do 30 seconds in each to give you guys some options. Making sure you can see the options here. Okay, hands spread wide, shoulders over the wrists. Push away, tuck the tailbone under. You can do little step outs here. That's one option. Again, I'm just giving you options on these. You can just stay in a plank. Goes by quick when you move around a little more and challenging the core a bit more. You want to go a little lower, you can always be here. My hands are wider now, you can see this. I'm in my plank, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. I have a different little hand position, changes things up a little bit. You can tap out, you can even do some jacks, a little more intense. One at a time. Really working obliques. And you, my friends, are done with those intervals. Shake out the hands, move things aside, grab a little bit of water, and we're going to cool it down and stretch out.
Halfway there.
Okay, guys. So we did 10 intervals, okay? And all we had to do with these was take our time to what worked for our body type, the weight that we wanted to do. I'm going to have you take one foot up, get that hamstring to stretch out. I'm not tipping forward too much. I want to lengthen. I don't need to go in my back on this. I'm going to switch, other leg up. I just hinge, okay? I'm not rounding the spine. I'm not trying to touch my toe. I get enough stretch in the hinging. That's all I need to do. Okay? Quad stretch. Take your foot back. There's your quad stretch for some of us. Others might grab onto the heel if it's available for you. Otherwise, this is a great way to stretch your quad. Okay? I'm just pushing down my shoelaces down on the bench, keeping the belly pulled in. Figure 4 stretch. Super easy to do using your Sculpt Trainer. Cross the ankle over, lean into it. That's where we're stretching the hip. Chest is lifted. I got new shoes. I got new Brooks shoes, and these shoelaces don't like to stay tied. I don't know what it's. They're the ghost. I'm not bad rep. I love them. They're a little different than my other ones, but they don't tie. They don't stay tied. I might have to double knot them. Okay, after I've done my lower body, I'm going to go ahead and do a side bend, stretching through the lats, the chest. I've got still a minute and some change, a minute and a half. I'm going to interlace my hands behind my back, lifting the chest, lifting the eyes. I'm going to cross one arm over, tip my shoulder, other arm over, dropping the shoulder. I'm going to interlace my hands behind my head and open the chest, only to grab onto my elbows. I drop my head here, push my head back, and then I've got my triceps. I'll do another side bend because you can't do enough of these guys. Side bending one way, then the other, pulling the elbows back. I want to stretch out my hands, so I take my fingers and I drop my shoulder down, stretching all the muscles in my forearm. Then the other way, fingertips, that's a bicep stretch. So what we've hit, bis, tris, chest, back, glutes, hamstrings, quads, core, we hit it all, guys, with time to spare. So that was your circuit training with the Aeroflex. $69.99 for the step bench. It has 4 different benches in one. The Sculpt Trainer is on sale now for another 15% off. $18.99. And of course the PowerFlow Pro Plus, I love them. They go from 5 to 25 pound increments. Super easy to change. And I have the rack too. Is that rack right? Very portable. I keep my step right underneath there. I kind of hide the Aero step right there. So it's really tidy.
Workout complete.
I've got my waiver. You can see that in the corner here. So I can put a lot of equipment in a small space and still have plenty of room, floor room, to do other things that I want to do. But hey guys, that's all for today. Stay tuned. We got some new things coming up, and I'm going to be going live this Sunday morning at 7:30 Arizona time, 10:30 East Coast time. We're introducing a new product, and I get to show you a workout on it. I'm super excited about it. I've been playing with it. My clients have been coming in asking about it. They think it's pretty cool too, and I think we think you'll think it's cool too. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you enjoy this workout. I hope you feel invigorated, you found your strength, found your power, and you've got your groove going, because we're working on living fit to age well. Thanks so much for joining me again, Roseann White from Live Fit here in Scottsdale, Arizona, with all the Life Pro toys available to you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.